ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ। ਰਾਗ ਗੌੜੀ ਮਹਲਾ ਨੌਵਾਂ। ਸਾਧੋ ਮਨ ਕਾ ਮਾਨ त्यागो, काम क्रोध संगत दुर्जन की, ताते अहनिस भाग हो रहाओ। सुख दुख दोनों सम कर जानै, और मान अपमाना। हरख सोग ते रहै अतीता, तिन जग तत् पछाना। उस्तत निंदा दो त्यागै, खोजै पद निर्वाणा। जन नानक एहो खेल कठन है, किन्हू गुरमुख जाना। उस्तत निंदा दो त्यागै, खोजै पद निर्वाणा। जन नानक एहो खेल कठन है, किन्हू गुरमुख जाना। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। So as we discussed in a previous video that we'll be contemplating the Gurbani of Dhan Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj as a tribute to their Shahidi. So this is the first Shabad. That means that when we do Sahaj Path, so as we know that there are rags. So the first rag we come across in Dhan Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is Sri Rag. And when we read the Gurbani, so Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj's first Shabad is in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. When we come across, that's at Ang 219, 219 Ang, that is in Rag Gaudi. So there are total 59 Shabad plus 57 sloks, which we always read when there are pok of Akhand Path Sahib or Sahaj Path. So when the pok, this slok which we call that slok Malla Nova, those are 57. And apart from that, before that, till Rag Jaijavanti, we have Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji's Bani. So as we know that there are like sequence of rags. So the first rag in Dhan Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is Sri Rag, and then as we follow on, then we come across Rag Gaudi. So that is what in which the first Shabad we find of Dhan Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj. So as we see in this Shabad, and if we closely observe, so Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj explains us that that Jan Nanak eho khel kathan hai. That means Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj is explaining us that we shall have sorrow and happiness equivalent. We shall avoid talking what we say ustat. That means something that we shouldn't even say positivities, or we shouldn't even focus upon the negativities of someone else, even of ourselves. That means Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj is explaining us to be in a very stable state, that that the true Bhagat, that or what Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj is explaining us, and that with so much love. And then Pasha Ji is using the word sadhu. Sadhu is just a shabdavali, that means just a term which is used like we use pyaro, gurmukh. So Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj has written the word sadhu just to address us with so much love, that man ka maan tyago. That means we have to give up our obsessions, that obsession, self-obsession as well, that we are this, we are that. And then Pasha ji is explaining that काम क्रोध संगत दुर्जन की ताते अहनिस पागो. That means we shall run away from these bad qualities, vikar, what we say, काम, क्रोध, as well as bad sangat. So bad sangat can be any form. It can be bad thoughts as well. It can be the company which can like take us to the wrong path. And then if we have to understand that what's the right path, then also Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj has given us various shabads. There are various shabads in Dhan Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Like if we have to see what Sat Sangat is, then Pasha Ji says that Sat Sangat ऐसी जानिए जिथे एको नाम वखानिए, एको नाम हुक्म है, नानक सतगुर दिया बुझाई जियो. That means the sangat in which you just focus upon the naam of Vaheguru. So that is what satsangat is. And then in this Shabad, what we are contemplating of Dhan Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj, so Pasha Ji is explaining us and guiding us that we shall run away from Durjan. That means the bad sangat. So, and then Pasha Ji says that Harak Sokte Rahe Atita Tate Harak Sokte. That's what I like. I'm trying to, that we shall memorize Gurbani. Harak Sokte Rahe Atita Tin Jag Tat Pachana. That means the like that Harak Sok, that means happiness, sorrow. We shall be be away from both of these. That means how is it possible? We can ask Guru Sahib Ji that how is it possible that we are neither happy nor in sorrow. But that is what Guru Sahib Ji is trying us to uplift us from all these state, because if at a certain point of time we'll be happy for something happening favorable to us, so we'll be in sorrow for something happening unfavorable to us. So that is what Guru Sahib Ji is explaining us and trying us to uplift us from all these situations. And Guru Sahib Ji is trying us to make us very, very stable, so that ultimately we can be in bliss and we can be stable in all the situations. That whether happiness comes in, we shouldn't be like, if happiness means that if something is happening favorable to us, we shall not become too much happy that, oh, something has happened according to me. Or if some unfavorable thing happens, so we shouldn't be in sorrow. We shouldn't think that, oh, why this has happened. So we shall take everything in equality. That means whatever is happening is in the hukum of Dhan Guru, is happening in the will of Vaheguru Ji. So that is how we need to accept hukum. So and then if we see that that in the Shabad, Pasha Ji is explaining us at the end that Jan Nanak eo khel kathan hai, kinhu gurmukh jana. That means Guru Sahib Ji is saying that yes, this is not easy to do. It is quite tough, but we have to ultimately understand that what Guru Sahib Ji is explaining is because that is for our goodness, for our betterment. That is what. And in the Shabad we also come across that Ustad Ninda Do Tyag hai. That means why we have to talk anything about anyone, whether that's good or whether that's bad. We should not, because the practical reason is that if we'll focus upon something good, then we'll focus upon something bad as well. So we have to be away from both of these, that whether that's related to someone else or whether that's related to ourselves. So, and then Pasha Ji says that Ustat Ninda Do Tyagya Khoja Pad Nirbana. That means we shall be away from this effort of talking good or bad about someone. We shall only be focusing upon that how we can have Nirbana. Means that state in which we are liberated, we are uplifted, we are stable, and we are just flowing. So that is how Guru Sahib Ji is explaining us in such a beautiful way. So we shall try ourselves to mold our lives, or we are no one to mold our lives. It's like everything is Vaheguruji's, and but we can do ardas that please Pasha Ji bless us with your grace, help us so that we can also walk as you want us to walk. Sadgur ki bani Sat Sarup hai, Gurbani bani hai. So at least we can try, at least we can, but we can only try only if Guru Sahib Ji will bless us. And for the blessings, we have to seek their blessings through ardas. Ardas is the key. And that is what we'll keep doing ardas. We'll keep trying every day to understand that what Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj has taught us in such a beautiful way. And the reason why we are initiating the contemplation is because Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj did the bachan that Sab Sikhan ko hukam hai Guru Manyo Granth. So that means ultimately our Guru, what Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj Ji asked us is Tan Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. So if we have to take the blessings, or if we are really wanting that Guru Sahib Ji should be happy with us, so we should be in love with Gurbani. And if we truly understand that what Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is explaining us, so our job is done. That means we can have the happiness of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. For Guru Pita Ji, we all are the same. They always love us. But to have more of their love, more of their happiness, more of their blessings, we shall be in love with Gurbani, and we shall ask Guru Sahib Ji that please bless us with your grace so that we can also walk on the path the way you are wanting us to walk. So we'll be carrying on with contemplation. Pul tuk di Shama, Bul tuk di Khima, please, because this is the beginning. We'll try to improve. I'll try to improve. Do ardas for us that Guru Sahib Ji give us the soji, give us the strength to do contemplation in the correct manner. So this is just an attempt, and I would request all the parents to please motivate your kids to read Gurbani. And as we'll be moving on, we'll be discussing about the history of Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj. And then once the kids would know that how our Guru Sahib Ji gave their Shahidi, so we won't even have to compel the kids to learn Gurmukhi, because once they'll be in love with Guru Sahib Ji, they would definitely fall in love with Gurbani. And once they are in love with Gurbani, and when they'll realize the essence of Gurbani, they'll themselves be motivated to learn Gurmukhi. Every kid would say that I need to learn, because the best way and the best method to understand Guru Sahib Ji's Bani is to understand in the language it is actually Darjan, means it actually is, and that's Gurmukhi. We can understand in English, we can understand in any other language, but to have the ultimate essence, to feel the ultimate essence of Dhan Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, we have to read that in Gurmukhi, and kids would automatically be motivated. So just move with the flow, don't force the kids. They'll be automatically be towards Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj one day for sure. if they feel the essence of it, if they realize the significance of it, if they'll fall in love with Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, and if they fall in love with our Guru Sahib Ji. So with this Pul Chuk Di Khema, I'm so sorry, because this is I think the first time we are bringing something of this sort, but we'll try to improve. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.